Hey, today I'm going to be talking about Mortal Manor. I wanted to do kind of a little series on a bunch of metroidvanias I'm playing for research, quote unquote, because the next game that we're going to be making is probably going to be another metroidvania. And I wanted to look at a bunch of different games. You know, I've obviously already played the greats like Symphony of the Night, Hollow Knight, Environmental Station Alpha, Axiom Verge, Ori, and The Blind Forest. Metroid, obviously every Metroid game. So I'm playing kind of the obscure ones so that I can get an idea of what not to do, if that makes sense. So again, this is Mortal Mansion. It came out earlier this year. We've just started our kind of planning / prototyping phase. And I would say that I've played this for about 2 hours now, so I have a pretty good idea of what this game is like. So let's talk a bit about it. So the first thing is that me and my artist were talking about combat systems and what we want to do differently from Escape from Tethys. And Escape from Tethys was always kind of a very short-term project. Let's get it done as quickly as possible. So that we can, work on other stuff or something more exciting. Now is the time to make a more complex game. And we're talking about kind of making the Vania portions of a Metroidvania instead of just the Metroid-like that we did with Escape from Tethys. And wow, I cannot talk and play at the same time at all. Anyway, so I kind of thought about replaying Symphony of the Night, but I've already played it probably 10 times at this point. So I figured I'd check out other stuff. This game actually has, what's really cool is Equippable Weapons. If you've ever played Symphony of the Night, it's very similar to Dark Souls, or rather Dark Souls is very similar to Symphony of the Night, but it has weapons that you can equip that change your attack animation. So for example, I'm using a CX. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it, but it has this short swing. You can't move while you swing. You can do it in the air, and it kind of locks you into this jump arc. And then you've got this big polearm that also looks different. And from what I can tell, I think there's several different attack animations for the player, but they just anchor the weapon itself to the player's hand. And it's all really kind of simple and possible because there's no fancy particle effects or anything. They're literally just attaching a weapon and kind of moving it slowly. Actually, there's a couple particle... No, that was just me landing. That's what we were trying to look to do for our next game. But we looked into what it took to do it for Symphony of the Night, and it's actually a lot harder than it sounds. Damn it. There are probably over 40 different animations that Alucard uses in that game, as well as 40 plus weapons. And they all have different animations depending on if you're in the air, if you're on the ground, as well as I think some can attack up. I don't actually remember, but I remember looking at the sprite sheet and being like, wow, this would take forever. And in fairness, that game was made by basically a AAA studio at the time. Probably 30 plus core members worked on it. Damn it, I'm dead again. Okay, so let's talk about this game, what it does right, what it does wrong. Like I said, I've played it for about 2 hours now. This is the map that I've unlocked so far. I actually saw a picture of the entire map in a Steam review or somewhere, I don't actually remember. But the little cross icons are save points, so I've literally only discovered 5 total, and they're pretty hard to find. So what this game reminds me of is older Castlevania, but kind of mixed with Symphony of the Night elements. And what I mean by that is that it's very retro in the sense that you move around very slowly, like there's no inertia or momentum. You can change directions instantly in midair, which is unlike Castlevania. Your attack swing kind of sucks. Enemies take forever to kill. I don't understand why. I've leveled up several times. It's kind of like Dark Souls where you level up at the bonfire. But enemies just That's not a bug, by the way. There's a secret room over there. Enemies just take forever to kill. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to kill these guys, but for example, my sword does 1 damage, and you can see the health bar at the bottom right. It takes forever. These guys right here, I believe, took like 5 hits, maybe 4 hits when I first encountered them. And you can't crouch down and hit them either, which makes it a huge pain in the butt. These guys right here took 7 hits the first time I encountered them. And it's super dull because you just go into this pattern of jump, attack, 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 jump, attack, 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 jump, attack. Especially when you first see them, like there's no thought or anything behind it. You just jump over the attack and attack. So it really feels like it doesn't need to have that much health. These skeleton guys are probably the worst offenders because if I can actually get close enough, they run away from you. And these guys take forever to kill. They have so much health. It is shocking to me. I keep doing that. Okay, so one other big problem. I'm going to die real quick just to get back to the save point faster. Even though it's like right there. One major problem. So I actually have probably died well over 50 times at this point. This game is hard, and I generally like hard, difficult games. But I like them when they're fair, and this game oftentimes doesn't feel like it's totally fair. The knockback when you get hit is beyond ridiculous. You get knocked back so far. I can't remember the last time I played a game that knocked you back this far. The invulnerability time is not very high, though it's never really that much of a problem. I know it looks kind of high, but it never is enough, because if you get knocked back in the wrong place, you're kind of screwed. As you can see, I've unlocked one of the first upgrades. Sorry, there are 2 upgrades that I have. One is unlocked at the very beginning of the game. It lets you do this backwards air flip. Which gives you a tiny bit more, which gives you a tiny bit more height on your jump and a tiny bit more distance. And then I've unlocked this grappling hook, which makes no sound when it fires. They do a little particle effect when it hits the wall, but other than that, it's actually pretty fun to use. It has a little bit of a learning curve, and when I first got it, I was like, that's it? It looks terrible. But it lets you kind of slide across ceilings, which looks ridiculous. But it feels really nice to use, which I do like. And especially in a game like this, where you're mostly immobile for the first hour or 2 of the game, getting that upgrade definitely feels good. I know that later on you get a double jump, so I'm obviously looking forward to getting that. Whoops. But yeah, one major problem that I've run into is there is no clear way to go. I think that's intended a bit, but at the same time, due to the way the game is structured with its difficulty, it's actually kind of not super fun to explore and kind of like suicide to get to checkpoints. If the combat was more fun, then I would say like, God damn it. I know it looks like I'm terrible at this game, but honestly, this game, the controls are not really perfect. I feel for people that suck at platformers and try to play this. I cannot imagine them even getting to the first boss without hours and hours of attempts. Ugh. Okay, so the map is huge, like I said before. I started, oh, I can actually move around. I started over here at the very left. I moved down to here, went all the way around, and somewhere down here to a boss, and then came back up and saved. The boss didn't give me any ability after killing him, which I didn't like. All it did was unlock a door. So that's something. I spent the first hour and a half or so getting to that boss. Killing him was incredibly easy. I killed him on my first attempt. But then there was no reward, and I had this horrible, horrible climbing sequence where I had to climb really high up to get to the next area, to get this hook shot, grappling hook, or whatever, which sucked, obviously. Involved many deaths. God damn it. So see, I just fell all the way down. Well, not all the way down, but I fell down past this guy, and now I've got to do this tedious crap of just standing here and attacking him over and over again because he has like 1,000,000 health. Could have also done this. But, I mean, what's the point of having enemies if they're not fun to kill? A lot of these are not actually difficult or smart or anything like that. How did I get up here last time? I think I jumped. Whoops, I think I jumped and did that. No. Okay, I swear I got across here somehow. Maybe I did that. Yeah, it was that. Also, one thing it doesn't make apparent is that you can chain together this backwards hop. I actually didn't even know you could get to higher places with this hop, because the game doesn't actually tell you when you pick it up. You pick it up and you get a relic, and you're like, okay, what do I do with it? And you go to this screen with all of your relics, and it looks like, okay, I already have it. But there's actually a little equip box down at the bottom right here. And guess what? It doesn't tell you this, but you have to be at a bonfire to equip them. So the first hour of the game or so, I didn't know I had this, which kind of sucks. It's actually pretty useful for jumping over enemies and such. Okay, how do I get across? I do that? Oh, yeah, I do that. Like I said, I've been exploring this entire map for hours, and I can't even find the second boss. I have no idea where to go. There we go. Items. The UI for this is kind of terrible. Items, you equip it like that, but you can't see what items you have equipped unless you go to equip another item. To use items, you hold down a button and it pops up like this. I have no idea what button I'm supposed to press, other than I know on this list that the top one corresponds to X, the middle one Y, and the right one, or the bottom one A. So if I hold L, I had literally no idea what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm going to use that. Oh yeah, and this is a dead end. I completely forgot that, so I just wasted a whole bunch of time getting here. So I'm going to drop down. By the way, this game has a bunch of those unkillable spikes, and I found the secret wall here. This game has a bunch of spikes that one-shot you if you hit them. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a save here. That's cool. That's huge. I haven't leveled up yet, so I can't spend any points. Maybe I will find the boss now that I'm here. Nope, does not look like it. Yeah, so again, these skeletons are some of the most frustrating enemies. They're not hard to kill or anything like that. It's just, whoops. It's just like so much health, so many hits. It's just not fun. All of these little potions that you get, by the way, are not well implemented. Just because the combat is not good, and I don't feel like these make a strong enough effect. I've actually tried using a couple of them. I think one of them was like a Constitution potion, which raises your defense, and it felt like it did almost nothing when I got hit. So, not really sure what the intended use is. Ooh, how do I get that? Somewhere from the left side. These guys used to take 2 hits. Now they take 1, thankfully. And there's no knockback on enemies or anything like that, so if you miss a shot, you're kind of screwed. Because they'll just keep going into you until you get hit. So that's something that I want to consider for the next game is, god damn it, is doing proper enemy knockback, because we want to have, we want to have, Jesus, I can't play and talk at the same time at all. I'm just doing terrible. Promise I was not doing this bad earlier. I wonder what's to the right. We want to have a much better combat system than we had in Escape from Tethys. Ugh. So, knocking back enemies and... I have no idea where I'm jumping to. Is something that we want to consider. I'm going to drop down here. I know I can't see where I'm going. Also, one thing that I hate is that when you pause, or rather open the inventory and map screen, it doesn't pause the game. There's a separate button to pause, which is really annoying. Oh, I found another save point. That's insane. So let's see if I can get to a boss. Maybe get another upgrade. I can already tell that late game, this game is going to be a lot more fun once you have all the upgrades. I just wish the starting was more balanced. The pixel art isn't super great, but I actually think the tile sets and stuff like that are really nice. I think the backgrounds are okay. Look how many hits that takes. It's just way over the top. I don't understand why it needs to be. You know what, I'm going to go back to the save point, because if you die, you lose all that experience that you gained. Alright, let's grab... I'm gonna do strength again, just because the amount of hits it takes to kill stuff is ridiculous. Okay. I bet there's a boss coming up. There's gotta be. Have I already been here? I think I've already been here. Not earlier. Yep, I was already here. I remember killing him. Okay, so I have no idea where I'm going. Maybe I should have gone right instead of left. Yeah, I can't go there. I don't have that upgrade yet. Look at this. Look at this. This enemy poses literally no threat. So I just have to stand here and mash one button forever. Nothing else is on the screen. Oh, what was that? Level 1? Do one of my... Oh, each one of the weapons has experience. How do I, like, view that? Oh, is that at the bottom right there? I did not know that. Okay, so this weapon gives me strength for using it. So that's, I like that a lot too. There's a good sense of progression. Not just levels on my character, but now I'm finding out there's levels on my weapon. Let's see what's up here. I don't remember if I've gone up here. Yeah, I have. Okay, let's go back. Uh-oh. That was close. You see the ridiculous distance that you get knocked back whenever you get hit? I've explored a lot of the beach. I definitely think there's still a boss there or something. Wait, can I not go this way? Oops. I don't think I can go this way. Was there anything else up here? Maybe strength wasn't worth it. I'm doing, I think, a grand total of 2 more damage to this guy. He did die a bit faster, though. No, I don't think there's anything else up there. Okay, I'm gonna hit the save point, and then I'm gonna go left. I do think this is a good game. It's actually more expensive than Escape from Tethys, but I think it deserves to be. I think there's more depth to this game than Escape from Tethys. I don't necessarily think it's better. If it had better, if this game had good combat, I think that it would be really great. I'm terrible. But it doesn't, unfortunately. The combat is kind of a shallow clone of NES Castlevanias, and not in a good way. Whoops. Although I promise it's not as bad as I'm making it seem, because I am just doing horribly. The hearts that you pick up actually used to restore less health. I think as you level up and put points into other stats, makes it so that, wow, makes it so that they restore more health. What am I doing? So here's another weird thing. When you get hit, your health drains instead of instantly going down, which means that if you go down to 0, you'll die after a couple of seconds instead of immediately, which is really strange because you can continue moving this entire time. And I assume they did this because they want to give you a chance to use a health potion or something and save yourself. But in reality, it's just like you need to have insanely great reflexes to do so. Why did he jump to the right there? I don't understand. Oh god. And because the combat is so frustrating, because enemies take so many hits to kill, I'm kind of stuck. I'm kind of just stuck running past everything, which is no fun. Levels take forever to get, so I'm really not too worried about killing stuff for experience. That's great. I got knocked back 20 feet into spikes and got one shot. Spikes one shot, by the way. Which, in my opinion, is also ridiculous in a game about precision platforming. Why am I not able... Did I unequip my relic? I think I unequipped my relic. That would explain it. Yeah, ninja socks. That's really weird, though. The game is totally serious in terms of story, in terms of characters, in terms of tone, but then you've got ninja socks. Not sure I really like that, or agree with that, rather, but whatever. Then it's got some cute stuff, like the skeletons are called skeletons. They're really spooky. Okay, hopefully I can get past this section, because watching me die is probably not very interesting, and I want to actually critique new things that I haven't seen yet. But I've kind of lost patience for the combat, so I'm rushing through just everything. Why did he turn to the left? Wow. Look at this. I have no attack window. Oops. I've already gone down to the bottom right. These guys are incredibly annoying. But for some reason, they don't do that much damage to you. You don't see them until kind of later than the starting. Yet they are... Oh my god. I'm dead. See how I could move around after I had lost enough health to die? There's no information about this game online, really. There's no one's posted a walkthrough, or on the forums there's no one posting like where do I go or anything like that. So I can't just be like, okay, I need to go to this area. And normally I really like exploring in games, but I'm not really having that much fun just because I'm having to jump through and pass everything, which is obviously not good. I believe there's also a way to go in reverse in terms of direction instead of going from the bottom. I remember... Oh no! I remember falling. God damn it. Whew. And for a game where you die all the time, and I believe it's intended to have high difficulty like that, the screen where you the screen where you see white for like a solid 2 seconds is awful. I'm just gonna die and lose all my health. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna keep going. You die and you lose control, and you have to sit through this kind of slowly fading white screen, which really sucks because you die all the time. I don't want to kill you. Okay, let's stop playing poorly. Oh, these guys are annoying and insanely difficult because you have no way of stopping them. They just run straight at you. You have melee combat, so you can't knock them back or anything like that. Really frustrating. And as far as I know, I haven't discovered any sort of fast travel system. I picked up a couple of items that are sort of like town portal scrolls, which return you to the last save point that you saved at, but nothing so far in terms of fast travel. I really hope there's something later on that is fast travel, because without it, this is going to be rough. I mean, the map is huge. One thing I like that EFT didn't have is the oh, that guy just jumped off the edge. That's good. Now I can get this useless mental acuity potion. And there's nothing even here. So that was a waste of time. Unless there's something here. Doesn't look like it though. I'm gonna die anyway. 2 hit points. Nope, can't get up there. I know bottom right is just a health potion. Oh, I'm doing 4 damage to him now. Wonder how that happened. Alright, let's use that health potion, because why not? Oh, I shouldn't stand here. Do I still have it equipped? I do. So this is a problem. And I believe I can't go left. Maybe I can. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Okay, so I can't go right. I can't go left. Let's try going back up. Uh-oh. Maybe I can't go back up. Maybe the game is telling me that I've missed something. Huh. I can't go back up. I wonder why I'm randomly doing 4 damage to those guys instead of 1 damage. That's kind of weird. Curious to know what the stats are. I know in Symphony of the Night it's just your attack minus their defense. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Maybe there's something over here. Yay. Oh, that only does 1 damage. I don't understand because that is more damage. Yep. More damage overall. 6 plus 26 versus 6 plus 19. And I've got this little fireball thing, which does absolutely nothing. It is awful. It does let me break secret areas on the bottom of the... I wonder if there's one here. Nope. Okay, let's see. So it's got to be something like going up here. But if a developer watched this video, it'd be fucking face palming. I'm missing something really obvious. Whoa, almost landed on those spikes. A heart now gives me like 10 hit points. It used to give me only 5, so that's really nice. Okay, there's got to be something I'm missing. I'm gonna die. Oh god. The reason that's there is because I've died, so everything's been a reset, which I'm actually cool with. It's just you die so frequently. That can't be where you go. You can't drop down through platforms, which is kind of annoying. Nothing here. Maybe if I hold left. Nope. Can I grapple onto that thing? No. I think I saw it in the trailer. Well, I can try to jump this again, but I'm just gonna die. But it's not gonna lose anything. I'll be right back here. I've got to be missing something really obvious. Oh, I made it! A lot of these jumps, by the way, are... Okay, that does no damage. It's frustrating. A lot of these jumps are really hard to judge, just because sometimes it feels like that. Like, it really was like a pixel-perfect jump, almost. Did not feel like I needed, or that I was going to make it. Whoops. That was just stupid. I don't know, why even bother putting this enemy here? He's not even blocking. Maybe there's something he's blocking on the right. Nope. Okay, so again, if you miss this jump, you land on spikes and instantly die. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. So now I can go here. Oh, that was stupid. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. We've made it across, and I could go to the left, but who cares about that potion? Actually, I don't even think I can get over there. I think I have to go left. Okay, okay, cool. Okay. Huh. Can I make this? No, there's no way. I can. See what I mean? Like, that is a bit of a... I can't believe I can make that. What is my hook even attaching to? Like, see, I can't make it some of the time, but sometimes I can. What is that on the left? Some kind of relic. But past this, I don't think I can make it. No, there's no way I can make that. I think I need whatever these little dots are, which I'm assuming you can grapple to, or something. Can I slash that? No. Let's see if I die now. No, okay. So really I want to make it to there. Yes. Okay. See that little red wire underneath these bricks? It means there's a switch somewhere under me. Ooh, another save point. Actually didn't even make it that far, so I'm kind of surprised. This is another thing. These skeletons kind of back away from you when you come closer, but not really fast enough to avoid taking a hit. Ugh. Come on. Now they're in my way, so getting down is a pain. Screw it. The laboratory. Interesting. Wow. Wow. So I think the story of the game is that in the future, or not in the future, but in the current day, little bubbles are appearing that are overtaking the world. Parts of the world are just getting lost, and this guy, they discover that there's this manor that's in this part that's totally undisturbed, and they're like, well, why the hell isn't this happening to them? So he goes off to figure out what's happening. And there has not been any dialogue or any relevant bosses or story or anything like that since that very beginning intro crawl. So the story is very minimal here, which is something that we're also hoping to change in the next game. We've actually written up kind of a plot summary, a bunch of different characters and stuff like that. We don't want to overload anyone with story or anything like that, but we want to have it be like Hollow Knight, where there's an interesting world and motivations and stuff like that. Maybe a couple lines of dialogue per character, some interactions and stuff like that. Wow, 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 wow. Because what's an RPG without NPCs? Oh my god. By the way, the only reason I'm running past these is because they take like 5 hits to kill. They are literally impossible to kill unless you're like much higher level. I can't even get past this part. I'm guessing there's a boss or something that is going to give me something here. Oh my god. Whew, okay. Hopefully there's a save point. Nope. Oh my god, and one of those guys is right there. Okay, let me back up. Oh god. Oh god, I'm dead. Ah. There's very little I can do. Whoops. I don't want to make this video too long because I personally hate watching Let's Plays and I just want to give some commentary. I actually have like 5 different Metroidvanias in my backlog from like the last however long. I know that Chasm comes out basically next week or 2 weeks from now, so I will be playing that. And then I know Monster Hunter World comes out. What's down here? Let's see. That's just a potion. I might as well get it now that I'm here. I think Death's Gambit comes out in the middle of August. So I actually have a ton of games that I really want to play, which is a shame because I'll be working on game number 2 for a while. God, I need to time that better. I hate that enemy. I hate these enemies the most, though. Oh god. I'm screwed. Okay, I guess let's try to kill them, because running past them is not working. This goddamn skeleton. Also, the analog stick does not work on the controller for some reason. Works fine on other games, but for this, for some reason, I have to use a D-pad, which I actually prefer for any games that are platformers, just because of the precision between moving left and right. Seriously, look how much health this guy... Look, I have no defense against this. There's nothing, like, smart about this. I can't avoid attacks. How is this interesting? Maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet, but I doubt it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, Jesus. I actually think I have nowhere else to go, because I think I tried everything else, right? Did I... Why can't I... What the... There we go. Yeah, I couldn't go up there. That's right. So this is literally the only way that I can go. And I really don't want to spend time grinding out enemies. Which is just for... Oh my god. Can't believe those guys used to take 5 hits. So, is this game good? Sort of. You have to have a lot of patience. I think it could have been a lot better. Oh my god. Okay, let's try to get past this. Whoops, I did not mean to do that, and now I'm screwed. There's got to be something I'm missing, because I can't go backwards, and these enemies are really hard. Maybe if I used a bunch of potions. Let me try that. That was stupid. I don't know what I was thinking there. Just lose all my patience because I've died so many times for bullshit reasons. Whoops, that was stupid. Now I kind of need to kill stuff for hearts, or I won't be able to continue. Not without dying, anyway. Okay. Can I kill this? No. There's some things in the foreground that you can kill, and there's some things that you can't. It's kind of weird. Those things used to take like 12 hits, by the way. Really frustrating. I do have this grenade thing, which does almost no damage, and my stamina or whatever slowly recharges. Alright, let's see what potions I have that I can use. I have a PP potion, so I can restore my PP. I'm not going to use that. This, I'm assuming, increases my psych ability, which increases my damage. I'm not sure if Magic Blast is a psych attack, but I'm assuming it is. Huh. I didn't even realize there was a bestiary. And there's a luck potion and a teleportation device. So I actually don't really have any potions. I also have this weapon here, a curved sword. It's just not very good. It's kind of attacks a little bit slower than this. It does slightly more damage, but at the same time, the slightly more damage does not make enemies die any faster. Oh, come on. Come on. Thank you. Okay. I have no idea what to do here. Well, the ranged attack doesn't actually do that much damage. So if I go and equip this... why did he decide to turn around in midair? I don't understand. I'm just gonna use that. Okay, okay. I'm out of potions though. Yep. And I've got one more of these things to fight. Ow. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Ow, ow. And I know there's another one coming up soon. Okay. What do I do here? Do I go right? I don't think I can go right, so I have to go left. Give me a heart, please. Can I farm anything here? I wonder if I can farm that guy into giving me hearts without dying. This might be a terrible idea. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because I feel like I'm gonna die. There's a heart. And no, there's no way to make it. Unless... Ugh, nope. Nope. There's gotta be something you get where you slide or something like that. Ugh. Give me a heart. I'm gonna actually end up taking damage. So this is bad game design. Potions are pretty rare, and I have none, meaning I have to grind out my hearts because you die so frequently. Yay! And I remember the next room is the one with the walker thing. Maybe if I do that. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh, God. Okay, so I don't know what to do here. Stop jumping. Oh, God. Is it going to stay there, or is it going to jump up if I jump up? Okay, it's not jumping up. Is it gonna jump? Oh god, fuck! Like, what am I supposed to do here? Fuck it. I'm gonna drink this. And I'm gonna drink this. And my psych is gonna be super high. What? 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 What just happened? I'm gonna have to watch the replay on that one. I just died randomly. Oh, God. Of course, I have all my potions back. All one of them. Well, I have two. I have one equipped. That really sucked. That, like, really sucked. This game kind of sucks, honestly. Maybe there is somewhere that I can go that isn't here. That I'm supposed to go. And I'm not gonna... I just died. Wow, I'm bad. I'm gonna give it another death, and then if I die, I'm gonna shut off the video. Because I don't want to bore anyone. Okay... just die, please? Thank you. Okay, the death room. So once again, I'm gonna try to kill the walker dude. Oh god. Will you please take a hit? Oh god. Oh, what was that? Was it just a particle effect? Probably. Okay. So, I've killed that one. Oh, I cannot believe I took a hit from that. Let's do that. Let's equip this potion. Okay. And let's do this. Jump. Cool. Alright. Made it. Did it. Screw you. I don't have to kill you. So maybe I do, because I want that barrel on the right in case it has a heart. Damn it. And then we have crab hallway. Easy enough. And then we have this. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to actually let it run up. Damn it. Maybe if I can get it to come down here. Come on. Yes, yes. Okay, there we go. There we go. Isn't it stupid how the best option is just to run by most of the time? Okay, save. Are you serious? No. What? Did I just do this all for nothing? Is there something to the right? You have to be kidding me. Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. This is a bad way of designing your game. Forcing the player to go down every path and then go down this super, super long path. And maybe I'm missing something, so I apologize if I am. But forcing your player to go down this really long, difficult path with seemingly no other way to go and finding out that it's a dead end sucks. Like, really bad. Some direction is always decent. Even if it's a log that's like, oh, blah, blah, blah is in the forest area or whatever. As long as there's something that gives you some inclination of where you're supposed to go, that just helps drive the gameplay forward. Mindless wandering is not necessarily exploration, especially in a place like this where the world itself is not interesting, right? It's just a bunch of recolored tiled areas. There's nothing like everywhere behaves identically. The gameplay is identical. There's some enemy differences, but essentially you're just platforming, killing enemies. There's nothing new that you're doing in any area, so there's no reason for the gameplay to be explore mindlessly to find where you're supposed to go next. Even in Escape from Tethys, I think we tried to do like a, you know, there's this guy went crazy in the forest area right after you kill the golem. As well as a couple of other hints. Plus, we try not to take you down dead ends. We try to make it so that there's always you know, an upgrade somewhere, there's not this really long path. Okay, so I clearly can't go this way. I guess I'm gonna go back. To see if there's something else I missed. That's cool. Come on. I can't believe there's no way to get up there. Not without a double jump or something. Or maybe if I jump from here? No. Maybe if I jump and then do a somersault. Game calls it a backflip, but I think it's a somersault. No, no way. Not even close. That was somewhat close. Ugh, okay, no, can't do it. And now I might as well just die, right? Because otherwise I have to fight these guys again. Why did I jump? That was stupid. And I'm dead. Doesn't matter. Okay, so you've seen enough of this game to know what it's like. I've learned a lot by playing it of what you should not do and what it does well. So hopefully I'll be playing another game somewhat soon to learn about it. Thanks for watching.